The latest on this, former Northwest Premier Supra Mahumapelo has joined the court action to overturn a decision by the ANC to disband the Provincial Executive Committee. Mahumapelo is expected to be represented by Dali Mpofu at the South Gauteng High Court. There are 4 other applicants in the matter. My colleague Algin St-Pierre is at the court this morning. And Algin, a number of supporters out there outside court this morning, but very divided.
Well, certainly, and here you have it, hundreds of supporters of the former chairperson of the Northwest, Supra Mahumapelo, as well as those who are supporting the PEC that has been disbanded, are here to show the support for this application that has been lodged here at the High Court. And as we've been saying in many times when you cover these cases, it is an ANC versus the ANC, and this is no different to some of those cases. Remember that the last time that the High Court, but particularly this High Court, heard a case around the disbandment of a PEC. It was the case relating to the Eastern Cape, the Sbundebele report, where the Sbundebele report indicated that the PEC in the Eastern Cape should be disbanded because of, quote, the Festival of Chairs. And that's some of the argument that some of the people have been making, the ANC supporters, that for the NEC to take a decision to disregard that report that said disband the PEC of the Eastern Cape, why then do you ignore a report also by Obert Bapela, who is the national employee of the ANC in the province, who had said that instead of disbanding the PEC in the Northwest, rather put them under administration. And in the replying affidavit, Jessie Duarte, the Deputy Secretary General of the ANC, she said that you can't really, the NEC of the ANC does not have the powers to place a PEC under administration. All they can do is either suspend or dissolve, and the decision was taken that the PEC should be disbanded. I just want to give you a sense of the number of people who are here, and looking at the placards that they have here. The ANC NEC is factional. We want the ANC NWC back, and that's the main reason why these people are here. But this is probably one of the biggest reasons is are we guilty of supporting NDZ and Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma ahead of the national conference? And quite interestingly, looking at Supra Mahumapelo's papers, in his papers he says that if the NEC of the ANC says that the branches were dysfunctional since 2016, this then has an impact on the national conference, because there was a national audit that was done that allowed some of these branches to go and attend the ANC's national conference, and at that national conference there was an outcome, and that outcome of course led to Cyril Ramaphosa becoming victorious and leading the ANC. I just want to bring in one of the chairpersons, one of the members of the ANC, and who's part of one of the regions, Dr. Ruth Mumpati region. Just quickly tell us, why do you guys feel that the ANC NEC is factional?
Yeah, we're saying this because of when the process of the ANC unfold, the NEC, NWC, they must go to the branches of the ANC, that they must go to engage with the branches of the ANC, because the branches of the ANC is the bottom line, is the foundation of the organization. And then they did not follow that procedure. They
say they did. That's why they had the roadshow. And after that roadshow, that's when the NWC met and then decided that, listen, disband.
No, that was not the truth reflection that they said to the NEC. The NWC, they come to our regions. And then when they are in the regions of us, they called a rally, not the branches of the ANC. Everybody was there. EFF, DA, Service Forum, including our members and other community members who are supporting their different parties. There was no any engagement with the branches of the ANC.
Would it be correct to say that the battle that's currently unfolding here is not really about the PEC, it's more about who overlooks the list conference?
No, it's not. It's not the truth. We are here to make a call to the NEC that we want our PEC back, because they did not follow the procedure and the policies of the ANC, the constitution of the ANC. Because when you follow the constitution of the ANC, you must go to the branches, and then the branches must give you the clarity what is happening in the branches. After the branches, they must go to the REC, and after the REC, then they can go to the PEC, and then that get a report from the branch and the REC and the PEC, then they can sit down and look the report. And then the outcomes of the report, then they can take the decision. But there was nothing that was done by NWC.
Well, we'll have to see whether the court certainly believes that the ANC NEC has not followed its own constitution when it comes to members being allowed during these meetings that were taking place. And some of the accusations, as highlighted here before, is that some of the people who attended these meetings were not actually ANC meetings, were not actually ANC members, they were not vetted. But it will be all up to this court to decide whether Supra Mahumapelo comes back as the chairperson of the ANC in the province, or whether the status quo remain, also taking into consideration that the provincial conference of the Northwest will be taking place in February.